Hello, this is a quick tour of my organic vegetable garden. This is a Himrod white grape just planted, hoping for some good stuff out of that guy. Take a couple years. There's a muscadine, purple kind, which I love. And in the back here, we've got some small 2x4 boxes that are strategically placed to hopefully grow lettuce in the summer. And get some shade from the house in the afternoon. I put up an awning, shade here because it's been 90 degrees. It's just April 30th. Have some cucumbers in the back, going to grow up that trellis. Here's a winter spring vegetable bed. I've got peas in the back, run up a trellis, a bunch of lettuce in front of them. A row of cauliflower that's probably not going to head because of the heat. Some broccoli, it's coming along. Eat that in a couple of days. Chayoga beets in the front. These are the delicious sweet kind. They've got a bullseye ring. You've got two rows of parsnips. Thinking of my old boss Alan Emmerich, who turned me on to those. And we'll have cucumbers in the back here, I think, in a month or two. I'll train them up a trellis, and then a couple types of carrots, which are going pretty well. Here's the first of my new beds. Got some random stuff, lettuce and a couple of peppers, and mesclun, and a tomato plant. One of them is struggling. This soil I'm really worried about. There's somehow I got a lot of wood in there. I think it's sucking up all the nitrogen. This will be a zucchini squash bed. And some beets randomly. They're probably not going to make it. It's getting so hot. Another new bed here. Just have a row of lettuce and some beans planted, bush beans. Here's a bed that was intended to grow asparagus, but I planted it. It just wasn't working too well, and I understand now that asparagus is a princess and needs a well-established bed, so I'm trying to grow corn in there. See how it goes. There's another new bed that just has some okra in it, and I've got a homemade screen sifter. I'm going to sift out a bunch of those wood chips so we can get this soil rocking. So another new bed that's got watermelons and cantaloupe, and the idea is that I'm going to let these guys run wild, maybe kind of along that fence, right in front of the fence. Got some, I'll probably plant some other vining type plants up at that first new bed. Here's a bed with tomatoes and eggplants in the corner, a couple of jalapeno plants in the back. Here's one of my old beds. It's a 8x3 with a trellis, but it's also attached to a 4x4, and I usually grow peas or beans on this. Right now there's a crop of potatoes in the front and peas in the back there. In the little 4x4 I've got some white and red onions that desperately running amok with a little weed, and more peas. And I had a couple of random lettuce heads, and obviously not keeping this one up too well. And it's my composter back there. I've been feeding the raccoon for 2 years, so I finally wised up to that. And this is my last bed, which is got a couple of leftover onions in the back, and gonna grow some more beans, and butternut, pink banana, and buttercup squash. Here the idea is to let these guys trail up over the fence and even climbing onto those trees because they run pretty wild. And that is my garden. Thanks for watching.